I was born on August 15, 1922 in a suburb of Hamburg, Germany. My name is Eartha Dengler. I was given a rather unusual name even in Germany, and that I finally changed my name in Chicago early on when I heard Eartha Kitt as a very young singer in the Rush Street area, and since Erd is Earth in Germany, I thought Eartha was a perfect name. When Klaus and I met in 1939, we both were not only interested in other countries, but we both agreed that as soon as we could, we would immigrate to America. Klaus had a sister here, and I had the same desire to escape the German political climate, and this was before the war, not realizing that it would take until 1951 before our dream came true and we left Germany. Well, actually my civic activism is a result of growing up in Hitler's Germany, where the reluctance of good people to vote and let their opinion be heard, in my opinion, shared some of the blame for Hitler having such an easy time to get into power. And I feel that it is important not just for politically engaged people who are in some way tied into the system to be active, but especially for the middle-aged and middle-class person, because it's easy to wave off the student as they're young, they don't know what they're doing, or the elderly as an interest group who doesn't really care about the fate of the average American. So I became interested in how the system works in America, because I came from Germany that tried to install democracy again, but I had little experience with how it really worked. So here I faithfully studied the system, and when I became a citizen, I was ready to participate. And really, I was hoping making a difference. In numbers is the strength. So if you find people who feel like you and want to organize something or have an impact on something, that's a very effective way in America to make your voice be heard.
How do you picture the archive's growth and its role in Lawrence in the future?
In my opinion, Lawrence is very much in need of a memory that creates a feeling of stability, that there's a community that has grown from the early Lawrence in 1845 to what it is today, and has grown in a very organic way, and that people can look back and see that they're part of an ongoing process, that the Hispanic are not just like a mushroom springing out of the earth, but there's a succession of immigrant groups coming in, that they will spawn another group probably, that they become middle class. And Lawrence is so sometimes so defeated by its turnover. When I see it, like turning over the earth in the spring and having new growth coming out. And it isn't a process that we should feel sorry about. Because when you look at Essex Street and people say, oh, it isn't what it used to be. Well, in the beginning, the Essex Street was English merchants. And I remember that we have a document where the first Italian fruit peddler around 1880 had to ask every shopkeeper on Essex Street for a signature just to have a little fruit stand, not even a shop. And they gave it to him. And before you know it, the Essex Street had become Irish and German and Italian and French. And the regrets of the past group were always there, and the Essex Street didn't die, and it won't die this time around. And it's this vision and this knowledge that I think is needed by the Laurentians of today, to stop groaning about it and seeing that it is still Lawrence and will go on.